Hello students, in this video we will understand how can we do various operations of whole numbers on the number line. In my previous video I have discussed how whole numbers can be represented on a number line. Let us have a quick recapitulation of it. Here you can see a number line whose initial point is 0 and all the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 are equally spaced, and the distance between any two consecutive points is called as unit distance. As we know that most appropriate way to represent a number line is on the graph paper. So let's see how a number line looks like on a real graph paper we use in schools. Here a point 0 is taken on the bold line. The length of the bold lines is 1 centimeter, which contains 10 small divisions and is taken as a unit distance usually. We mark all the points equally spaced as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So let's start with the operations of whole numbers. Let's first take the addition of whole numbers on the number line. Let us take an example, 3 and 4 to be added. Let us draw the number line, and on the number line we have 0 in the first place. Then we have 1, 2, 3. All these points are equally placed. Because the first point is we have to do 3 plus 4. So first we go from 0 to 3 with the loop, and positive sign indicates that we have to move towards the right side of the number line. So we move 4 steps towards the right side of 3. So let us go 4 steps. That is 1, that is 2, third, and the fourth step. So finally we reach at 7. So 7 is our final answer, and we can represent it with a complete loop. So here we can write as positive 3, and here we can write as positive 4, and which represents that 3 and 4 when added gives us answer as 7. Let us take one more example on a real graph and see how we can done addition on the number line. Let us add 2 and 5. Here 2 is to be added with 5. So we start from 2. Positive sign means that we have to go towards the right side, and 5 means we have to go 5 steps to the right side. So we start at 0. First we draw the number line, take a point 0 and place all the points equally spaced and mark these points as 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. We start from 0. The first point to be taken is 2. So we go to 2 first. And further we have to move towards the right side because we have plus sign ahead. We have to go 5 steps right side. Let us go 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And finally we reach at 7. So we can make a final loop at 7. Here we can write as positive 2. Here we can write as positive 5. So our answer finally is 2 plus 5 gives us 7. Let us take now subtraction of whole numbers on the number line. Let us have subtraction of 7 and 5. The question is subtract 5 from 7, which means that we have to subtract 5 from 7. So it will be written as 7 minus 5. Let's see on this on the number line. Here we place the number line, all the points equally spaced. First of all, we go from 0 to 7 because first number is 7. Now negative sign indicates that we have to move towards the left side. 5 means we go 5 steps to the left side. So from 7 we move 5 steps towards the left side and we finally reach at 2. So 7 minus 5 gives us 2 as our final answer. We can make a final loop also from 7 to 2 and write as minus 5 on this final loop. This gives us the answer. Let us take one more example of subtraction on a real graph. The question is subtract 3 from 8. That means we have to subtract 3 from 8, which means it is 8 minus 3. Let us make a number line on the graph paper, taking starting point as 0 and 1, 2, 3, all the points equally spaced. Now the first number is 8. So we have to go from 0 towards 8. Starting from 8, we have to go, minus sign indicates we have to go left side and 3 steps ahead. So moving 3 steps towards left side from 8, let's start. 1, 2, 3. So finally we reach at 5. Here we can make a final loop also, which indicates that we are moving towards left side minus 3. These arrows are very important because arrows indicates that which direction are you moving, whether from left to right or right to left. Let us take now multiplication of whole numbers on the number line. Before we do multiplication on the number line, we have to understand that multiplication basically means repeated addition. Repeated addition. Let us see one case. Suppose I have to multiply 3 multiplied by 4. Now, 3 multiplied by 4 means we add 3 to 3 4 times, which means 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 will give me nothing but 3 multiplied by 4. Likewise, if I take 5 multiplied by 4 means I need to add 5 to 5 4 times, which means it would be taken as 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, which is obviously 20, which is nothing but 5 repeated 4 times, which is 20 only. So this thing will be applicable now on the number line. Let us see how we can implement the same thing on the number line. Here we have the number line. We have to find 3 multiplied by 4. As we have discussed that multiplication means repeated addition. So 3 multiplied by 4 means we add 3 4 times. So starting from 0, we make the first loop from 0 to 3. Second loop 3 to 6. Third loop 6 to 9 and 9 to 12. So we move 4 times. This is our first time, this is our second time, this is our third time, that is our fourth time. So we move 4 times from 3, adding each 3 3 3 3, we get final answer is 12. So this is how we represent multiplication on the number line. Let us do one more example of multiplication on the number line. Multiply 2 and 3, which means I have to multiply 2 and 3. Let us take the graph paper and draw the number line. Here is our graph paper. Now 2 multiplied by 3 means I have to add 2 3 times. So we start from 0, we go to 2, again we take 2 steps, again we take 2 steps. So finally we reach at 6. So that means we are adding at each step 2 and 2. Our final answer is 6. So this is how the multiplication of the whole numbers can be done on the number line. Thank you so much.